Hell yeah, brother. You're on the Cleetus McFarland YouTube channel. Good morning, C7 Bald Eagle Machine. How are you doing? How are you doing? All right, so today Cooper and I here are going up to Jeremy's house. That's where all of my parts have been delivered for Leroy. So we are gonna go check out what has all come in. We've got Eric there and he's gonna help us with that. So let's get to it.
Even in the middle of the night, I've seen him with sunglasses on.
Yeah, it's actually a requirement for all Corvette drivers to wear sunglasses. Wow. What are you doing? Get off your phone while you're driving. Oh my god. Does GoProing while driving count as distracted driving?
No.
No. Perfect. That's the answer I was looking for. I appreciate that.
Not if it's automotive vlogging.
Yeah, if it's automotive vlogging, you're in the clear.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's what we're doing. All right, C7, you stay out here. We're gonna go talk about Leroy. Hey, the Sharp Customs truck is here. What are you guys doing to this? I know we put a new transmission in it. So what you see in front of you is Christmas for Leroy. This is all of the parts that we have obtained over the last couple of months since we got Leroy, and it is freaking going down. We're gonna unbox all this and give you guys an idea of everything we're working with. I mean, we got so many parts here. This is all gonna come together so nicely and make Leroy freaking a beast and be able to beat the Unicorn C5. So before we get started, I want to give a huge thanks to Texas Speed and Performance. They made this possible. I would have never gone this far with Leroy without their help. Again, Texas Speed and Performance freaking hooked it up, and I'll get into everything they got for us in Leroy as we get through this video. But I mean, most of these boxes are from TSP, and we're very thankful to have them on board with the Leroy project. We do have the filthy animal here, Eric. If you remember when he tore this video or this box open, one of our videos, he just kind of ripped off the whole thing. A bunch of people commented, so now he's our designated box opener. All right, so we're gonna open this box first. This is the clutch for Leroy. This is from Monster. They hooked us up. It is a twin disc setup, and I got it from Steve at SNL Performance, and we appreciate his help. This is gonna be heavy duty clutch. Let us do all sorts of burnouts, drag racing, freaking whatever we want to do to Leroy. That clutch is gonna hang in there. How heavy is it? Oh yeah, she looks pretty heavy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's like gonna be perfect for launching Leroy.
35-pound clutch.
Hell yeah, brother. Clutch is done. Over here we have, let's see. Oh, we got the cam. The cam. Should we pop this bad boy out? Oh, it's so glorious. There's a little special note on this here cam you guys gotta see. If you look in there, it says 1320 video Leroy on there. And then they put TSP on the other side with a freaking bald eagle, of course. How could you not do that? Awesome.
You don't want to show them the secret specs.
Oh, don't show them the secret specs. But you can actually call TSP, ask them for the LS1 Cleetus cam, and they will get you hooked up. This thing's gonna sound amazing. We actually asked them for one that's good for a supercharger and a turbo setup. So I guess this is a pretty good in-betweener cam. Should sound amazing, give a nice chop, and make a lot of power.
What about the occasional nitrous spray?
And you know, the occasional nitrous spray. So that's another Texas Speed product for us. Looks like we got a crank pulley bolt here from ARP. You guys have heard of them. We also got ARP head bolts and studs. That'll be good. This is lifters in here. Okay, so that's the lifters for Leroy. And then we got an oil pump for Leroy here. Ooh, and a beautiful new timing chain. Hell yeah, brother. And then we have here some chopsticks that they supplied for us. These are just your average chopsticks. Just kidding, these are push rods, and they look awesome. So we'll never see these after they're installed, but gotta have some strong push rods. You wanna come over here, filthy animal, and rip open this box? It's kind of your duty. Hold on, you gotta rip that thing open some more. Come on, you gotta live up to the name. Now you're talking. Oh man, that's a pretty box though. I don't know if we want to damage that one. No knife needed here. Oh, the heads. Yes. Dang. Okay, so this is a 243 casting, right? and then they ported it, Texas Speed and Precision Race Components ported the heads, and oh yeah, they're in it. So these are cathedral ports, and what we'll move to later is the LSA has square ports, so we did have to get adapters to run the LSA, but these heads are freaking sweet, and they should flow plenty for the supercharger setup and the turbo setup to make some real power with Leroy. And that has a head in it too, I assume, so that'll do those two boxes. Oh, hold on, we got the clamps and stuff. There's a bag of clamps. This is the X pipe, I believe. Yes, sir. Gotta have an X pipe. This will run back. We're gonna try and fit some sort of muffler on Leroy, but basically it'll end right at the X pipe, the exhaust will for now, with the blower setup. With the turbo setup, it'll probably exit up front, but this X pipe will get us to the end. This is a Texas Speed and Performance product as well. Looks like he breaks the tape.
Got it.
And then you gotta secure it with your feet. Is
Yes.
that?
You gotta put a foot on top of it.
One foot on.
Yeah, there you go.
How'd that look?
That's awesome.
Texas Speed right there.
Damn.
They're getting the love on the valve covers. That's gonna look so sick. So if I remember correctly, we did a 1 7/8 header setup. Oh yes. Oh, these are sexual. Yes. Oh, these are sick.
Wow.
So again, another Texas Speed and Performance product that we're gonna be running on Leroy. These are the headers. There's another one in there. Oh, it's giving him some trouble. There he goes. He got it. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is actually going to be part of a giveaway we're doing. Steve at Heat Shield Products sent me 4 rolls of this lava wrap. We're going to put 2 rolls on my headers, do the whole header wrap deal, and then we'll have 2 of them left over. So if you want to be entered into the contest, all you have to do is go on Instagram and Facebook and follow Heat Shield Products. And then we're gonna choose one of the new followers randomly, and you will be sent 2 rolls of lava wrap, which is enough to do your headers on your car. If you have a V8, you'll have plenty. If you have a 4-cylinder, then you'll really have a lot left. So this stuff is awesome. I run it on the C7. And so don't forget to go enter for that. It's Heat Shield Products. All right, so what we have here is an LSA supercharger off of a cts-v tube. And this is a 1.9 liter roots blower. It's gonna make a freaking boatload of torque on Leroy. And typically you can't put these on an LS1, but we talked to a company called Olson Custom Works. We're getting adapters that go from a cathedral port to a square port, because these are for square port heads. I obviously have cathedral port heads like you just saw. So he's giving us adapters, as well as we sent out the snout to them, and they're machining the snout and putting a special pulley on it so that it'll work with the LS1's pulley system. So not only do these blowers make a lot of power stock, Faster Proms actually ported this one, so it's going to be able to flow better, make more boost if we want it to. And Leroy is going to make some insane power. And this is actually the same blower, for example, that's on like Guitar Mageddon ZL1. That's the same style LSA motor. And we're gonna put this LSA supercharger on Leroy to kick things off before we do the turbo kit. He's gonna make a ton of power. I mean, realistically, if this thing works really good and we go to the drag strip and run the numbers that we want, this could be what's on Leroy when it's race time, you know, going up against Kyle. So this LSA blower hopefully goes a long ways for us, and you know, big thanks to Faster Proms for supplying us with it, as well as porting it. And Faster Proms is going to be doing all the work, so all the parts you guys saw today, I'm going to be documenting the whole deal. We're going to put all of them on Leroy all at once. We're going to drop the drivetrain, do it all, and I mean, he's going to be an absolute beast. So from the getting the parts to putting them on and tuning, that's all going to be here at Faster Proms, and we're pretty pumped to see it go down. So keep in mind that all of these parts we have are just supporting mods for what we want to do, but Leroy does have an LS1 and it's a stock bottom end. We can only go so far. If it blows up, we will replace the engine with probably a junkyard engine unless we find someone to supply us with a built bottom end. But I mean, with these supporting modifications from Texas Speed Performance, from Monster Clutches, and from Faster Proms here, we're going to be able to make a ton of power on stock bottom end. We'll do a safe tune, freaking make it happen, put the power to the ground, beat the Unicorn C5. Cooper, is that enough motivation for you to start trying to do the LSA project on your car?
No, I'm gonna break something.
Cooper's afraid he's gonna break his cts-v. He has the money to do this LSA project. He just doesn't have the nuts. You guys need to put in the comments section, Cooper, modify that son of a gun. Look, here's an LSA car right here.
Well, do I do LSA or Pro Charger?
I mean, well, you've always talked about doing an LSA. Like, look at that, that's so pretty. But
Yeah,
you know what I'll
ZL1
say.
lid.
I'll say Pro Charger.
He's got the ZL1 lid. What are you?
Is that the
gonna go with?
ZL1 lid? I don't know. I mean, we'll see. We'll find out. Before I end this video, I do want to tell you guys that I'm going to Scottsdale, Arizona. I'm actually heading home right now and then going straight to the airport from there. Kayla and I are going to Scottsdale for a couple of days. I did hear about the Scottsdale pavilions. Everyone on my Instagram, I put out a little thing that we're going. Everyone said to go to Scottsdale Pavilion. That's the same place where that Mustang, the double Mustang crash happened last weekend. So we'll be there for a couple of days. Let us know if there's anything that is gonna be crazy. You can either DM me on Instagram or shoot me an email, whichever you prefer. But otherwise, you guys gotta see what Leroy's got coming for him. And now you know we're going to Scottsdale. So thanks for watching. Do it for Dale. We'll see you later.